What's going on? What's going on? I just finished watching that Road to Pacquiao 24/7. And I don't watch 24/7 for the entertainment value. I watch it to see what they're trying to do about the fight. And what I see when I watch that, when I watched it, it's like to me they built up every excuse for Pacquiao. But at the same time, I was like, hold on. Are they going to build up Bradley to make the fight more interesting? And yeah, they did. They did it and show he's a family man. He's an extremely hard worker. How his dad pushed him and all that. But I'm thinking it's more like, let's build him up to the public to make the public like him. Because, see, personally, I think it's in Bob Arum's best interest that Timothy Bradley wins a controversial split decision. A very close controversial split decision. And and when I say controversial, it's because to beat Pacquiao it has to be controversial. You can't just outright beat him unless you knock him the hell out, and Bradley ain't knocking nobody out. In this fight, he got a good chin. He got a good chin. But when they showed the built-in excuses, I mean, they showed his last fight with Manuel Marquez, and it's hard to even say. I mean, you can't really find no rounds where Pacquiao was dominating, and they didn't try to find any rounds that Pacquiao was dominating because you're hard pressed to find them, and two, he got dominated in that fight. So they did every built-in excuse they could possibly do. Oh, he had problems with his wife. They didn't go into the fact. They didn't go into the details and particulars, but he cheated on his wife. So they went into that, and then they said he underestimated his competition. How do you underestimate your competition? In the past 10 years, it's only one fighter that Pacquiao has ever faced. I won't even say 10 years. In the last 5 to 6 years, it's only one person Pacquiao has ever faced that gave him problems in the ring. And that's Juan Manuel Marquez. How do you underestimate your biggest rival? It's impossible. In the third fight, the whole fight was based on the fact that Pacquiao wanted for the first time to legitimately beat Marquez. He wanted to knock Marquez out to show he wasn't his rival. He wasn't his equal. He wasn't his threat. So how dare he even say out of his mouth, I underestimated Marquez? Are you serious? How the hell did you underestimate your biggest rival? Garbage. Straight garbage. So, one, when they show him doing his pastoral speeches, I'll put it that way. After his workouts, they're trying to say he's a totally different guy and all this and that. I think they're building in excuses for when he loses to Bradley. I used to say that. Well, when I did my prediction video, I was like, Pacquiao's gonna lose the fight to the. Just looking at it, you're gonna see he lose the fight, but just like in the Marquez fight, he's gonna get the W because, well, I see now. I can tell now, one, that Bob Arum doesn't want to do business outside of Top Rank, which has been what I've been saying for the longest time. But It's in his best interest for Timothy Bradley to win this fight. And that 24/7 just proves that. It's in his best interest because Timothy Bradley is the same, pretty much the same story. Came up from humble beginnings, worked extremely hard to get to where he is now. So he's a easily likable guy, and he's gonna build him up as a easily likable guy who's a hard worker to beat Pacquiao. I don't think Pacquiao is gonna fight Marquez at the end of the year now. I think it's gonna be his rematch with Timothy Bradley. I think it's actually gonna be, if Bradley don't win this fight on June 9th, it's gonna be so controversial on the decision that a rematch will be warranted. I see it now. I'm gonna say it again. It's gonna be so controversial if Bradley doesn't win that a rematch should be warranted. So you hear it from me first, and I'm saying it now. Rematch at the end of the year, Bradley Pacquiao. And I'm honestly gonna say it's either gonna be one or two things: extremely controversial win by Pacquiao, even more so than Marquez, or Bradley wins. And honestly, I'm leaning towards Bradley because Pacquiao can't get in the he can't fight in the inside, and Timothy Bradley loves to fight in the inside. I said it in the prediction video, and I'm saying it again. He's gonna get all up in his fucking chest and make him work. I think this is a win-lose for Pacquiao. Win in the fact that the rematch will probably be the highest grossing fight of the year. Honestly, I think his payday is going to be extremely high. Let me see. Let me take that back. His payday for his fights will be extremely high because when Bradley beats him, he can't. He's still the bigger name, but he can't. He can't demand that much more money. Cause hell, he ain't getting that much more money right now. Cause if the reports that's out right now is legit, he's only getting $6 million for his base purse, and Timothy Bradley is getting 5. So he's only getting $1 million more than Bradley. So that's just will make an epic end of the war fight. I'm sorry, Marquez. I'm gonna say it again. He's my favorite fighter to watch. I would love to see him get his redemption, but that fight ain't happening this year. It's gonna end up being a Bradley Pacquiao rematch. Either way it falls, it's gonna be a Bradley Pacquiao rematch. It's gonna either be extremely controversial win by Pacquiao that warrants a rematch, or Bradley's gonna win, which I believe he's gonna win. An extremely close fight. Extremely close fight. And this is all based off of the first 24/7 Road to Pacquiao that I watched. But that's how that's what they're telling me. That is what they're telling me. They're building up Bradley not to make people want to go see it. They're building up Bradley for you to like him enough to not hate him when he gets in the ring and beats Pacquiao. But that's my 2 cents. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm sober, so I can't even use drinking as an excuse. That's what I see tonight. But let me know what y'all think. Until the next one, deuces.